The beginning of unnamed pressure. There are moments when you feel crushed under things you don't even know why you care about. You start the morning with a mind that was already tired before you even woke up. You overreact to small things and can't explain why. You know your path isn't wrong, it's just the tiny noises of the world have seeped too deeply into you. And quietly you ask yourself, which worries deserve to stay and which are just noise. The path toward lightness. Small pressure, big weight. Another morning arrives, and the first thing you feel is burden, not life. Notifications hit your mind like tiny, endless waves. In the mirror, you see traces of unnecessary reactions written on your face. Every little sound echoes louder than it should. You feel the world is asking too much of you. A tiny mistake settles in your chest like a heavy tide. In the middle of your day, your mind feels like a messy room with the door left wide open. You pause for a moment and realize most of these worries don't even belong to you. In the evening, you manage to find a small pocket of silence, rare, fragile silence. Night comes, yet your mind is still running. The first letting go. The next morning, you take a deeper breath. Something inside you wants relief. A minor conflict happens, but your body doesn't shake this time. A hard task appears, and you just pause for a moment. You don't collapse. Midday, for the first time in a long while, you feel empty space inside your mind. You look at your thoughts and realize many of them aren't worth a second glance. At work, your reactions become shorter and more real. In your notebook, you write one word. Less. By evening, the world sounds a little quieter. You put aside a few old things and it feels like your mind is doing the same. For brief moments, the weight of the world feels lighter. A lighter mind. The morning feels brighter. Something sits lighter on your chest. You silence notifications and realize that nothing important disappears. Walking outside, your shoulders move more freely. You think about the things you can let go of, and the list surprises you. In your notebook, you write, not everything. At sunset, a soft breeze touches your face and you soften with it. You finish a few half-done tasks without overthinking. In the mirror, a new calm sits quietly behind your eyes. You realize you don't have to fight everything. The world's noise is still there, but it no longer travels through you. A gentle return to yourself. You simplify your room and your mind follows. In the quiet of night, your heartbeat feels softer than before. You see it clearly now. Many worries were just tiny fears in disguise. You've stepped away from things that once drained you without a fight. You feel close to your original self again, a lighter, calmer version of you. The moment of clarity, a brighter morning arrives. Your mind feels like a room filled with fresh air. A small incident happens, but you give it only a short pause and move on. On the way, a warm breeze touches your face. The world no longer feels heavy on your shoulders. You look at your desk. Everything is simpler, and so are you. You open a drawer. A forgotten book sits inside. The orange cover slides out. Something familiar warms your chest. You brush off the dust. Evening lights glides over title. The name appears softly. The subtle art of not giving a fuck. You realize this book has been saying what you've quietly discovered on your own. A sentence grows louder in your mind. Choose what truly matters.